Welcome to Toffee TV. This are my three things from Everton 3, Rotherham United 1 in the Carabao Cup second round match tonight at Goodison. Let's start with the first thing, set plays. More specifically, defensive set plays. Everton are quite frankly woeful off defending set pieces at the moment. As good as we seem to be attacking wise offensively, and it looks a lot better than what it has done for a few seasons. Defensively, we look suspect. A lot of people will point to zonal marking, and they might kind of have a point there. We need to be better at zonal marking. There's no question about that. I think that will happen. I think the more we practice it, we will get better at it. But for me, as well as that, there has to be some responsibility from players when they're defending. Too many times the ball will drop in the box and we're not reacting. We've seen it at the weekend at Bournemouth. We've seen it tonight a couple of times, and then they eventually get a goal from a set piece. And it's got to be better than what it is at the moment. Obviously, Marco Silva will be working on that. Everton may have a different first choice defence when, in a couple of weeks when maybe Yerry Mina's fit as well, and maybe it'll be Zuma and Mina. I don't know. I think Mason Holgate's done very well. Lucas Digne may play more games than Baines. I don't know. Seamus might be in there. Whoever's been in there, though, we aren't reacting quick enough to knockdowns. We aren't reacting quick enough to second balls, and that's an issue because better teams than Rotherham will exploit it, and we've seen that in the last few games. We saw Danny Ings score a goal because he was on his own. It was okay, it was a header gone wrong by Lamina. It was a flick hit the side of the head and went through, but we need to be picking people up. At Bournemouth, we've seen Nathan Aki is equaliser. No one reacted when the balls hit the post. We have to be better than that if we're gonna do better this season, quite simply. And like I said, offensively, I think we're very, very good off set plays now. We seem to have a variation, which is good. We seem to be doing different things, which is working and giving us more joy. We've got to get the other side of it right as well. It's very early days, obviously, in Marco Silva's reign, but that's just something I'm picking out from tonight. We do need to improve that, as I'm sure we all know anyway. The second thing I want to talk about tonight is the pricing that Everton have done for this game. It's slightly different from the game, but it's something that I feel needs speaking about. I think the club are fantastic with what they've done for this game. We got a crowd of over 31,500, something like that. It's the biggest crowd we've had for a League Cup tie at this stage of the season since 1968, I think it was. So, or 19, something like that. So, well done to the club. A fiver for kids and reductions for senior citizens or something, 15 quid for adults. Brilliant. Get a stadium with 30,000 people in it. Get people in through the gate, through the door. Get people buying snacks and stuff like that. Get kids in there. It's great. It's great to give people that access. It's great. And for the players, when you come out and you've got 18, 20,000 in Goodison Park and it's quiet and it's flat in a cup game, a Carabao Cup game, the chances are the players are flat and stuff like that. But I think tonight, the team was young and vibrant. I think the fans, okay, it wasn't massively vocal, but it's better playing to 30,000 people who are there and reacting than it is coming out, charging full price, virtually, and having 18,000 in there. It sends out not a great message, I don't think, to the players. So I think the club need a pat on the back there for the pricing structure. I think it's really good. And the more people we can get access to football matches, the better, especially for kids. They're the ones just trying to sell this to going along. We're not a club that wins trophies at the moment and has been winning trophies. We've got to hook them in different ways and try and get them in. So I think, enough is said about the club when they do things wrong. So I think personally, for me, I think the club deserve a pat on the back for that. They got the pricing just right. Let's hope we have another tie against the lower league club in the next round, and let's hope the club do the same. Get everyone back in, because listen, this is a competition we could potentially win. We haven't won a cup for so long. This is a competition when we've got a full squad we could potentially win. So, let's everyone do their bit and see if we can help the club move forward. And third and final and not least It was, I want to talk about Lucas Digne, the left back, ball from Barcelona in the summer, started his first Premier League game, first full debut for Everton. Let's go. Third, final, and certainly not the least thing, but I want to talk about Lucas Digne. Bought him from Barcelona in summer, made his full debut tonight, and I thought was absolutely brilliant at times. Yes, it's against the team from the Championship. What's he like higher up? But he's played at much higher levels, but he was very, very good tonight. Looks a really nice footballer, like Baines, the way he controls the ball, the way he carries the ball. Great left foot, put some fabulous crosses into that box. Obviously finished with an assist, a great ball with his right foot actually to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. And I just thought he offered us pace going forward. He defended quite well. He made a great block in the first half at the far post down at the street end. And I thought he just looked very good for us, nice and balanced. Give us that nice balance on the left in terms of being able to attack, still going forward at the end. And that's what we need. We've needed a successor to Leighton Baines. We've needed someone to push Baines. We've needed someone who can get up and down that pitch, that side the way Leighton used to. And I'm not ending Leighton Baines' career prematurely. I still think he's a fantastic player. But there's a real threat now to his position. And he didn't have the greatest of games at Bournemouth last weekend, Bainesy. And Lucas Digne's come in tonight and shown that he is more than a match for it. So, maybe, just maybe, we're seeing someone who could oust Baines very, very quickly. I think he's probably better in the air than Bainesy. Is he a better defender? Only time will tell. Up against better players, we'll get more of an idea about that. But certainly going forward, he's got that left foot like that Leighton seemed to, that Leighton's possessed for so long and still does, in all fairness. I think Lucas Digne's got that as well. Got the athleticism that maybe Leighton's losing a little bit of. So, for me, swapping, we're not losing anything really by swapping Baines for Digne. We're gaining because we're gaining that ability down that left-hand side. We're gaining those legs, that pace down that left-hand side. And that's what you need. If you swap players, the person that's coming in has to be as good as the person that's going out, or you're not weakening your team. And we've seen that last season when Leighton went out injured. Martina came in, and for all his effort, everything broke down when he got the ball. And that wouldn't happen now in this situation. So it's food for thought. I think he gave a really good account of himself. Yes, I'm aware it's Rotherham United. Seen him in the second half against Valencia in a friendly. I thought he was decent then. I thought he was good, to be fair. And, looks a clever player, and you can't have enough of them. So very impressed with him tonight. He was my man of the match. And Everton won the game 3-1. They're my three things. Check out Ped's instant match reaction. Check out my instant match reaction. Check out the instant match reaction of some of the fans who've sent their videos in. Subscribe now. It takes a second. And if you want more videos, join us on Patreon. Thanks for watching Toffee TV. See you later.